Hey guys, what's up? TheFish here, back once again in surviving Mars. And last time out, things didn't go great. Now, I think a lot of my decision to can that previous colony was because I was hot and frustrated and kind of a little bit tired. But I do think it was the right decision. Sure, we could have kept trying, maybe survived it, maybe gone on to thrive. But at the same time, it could have been 3 more episodes of an inevitable descent into utter death of our entire colony. And that would have just been a whole waste of time. So I think it's going to be better to start a new game. We'll get access to new technologies and stuff with the patch. Oh, by the way, another new thing in that patch, a tutorial. I haven't done it. I'm not going to do it. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I'd learn how to not fail if I did that, but fuck it. Let's do a new game. I'm going to skip the tutorials. Those might be helpful, but my guess is they're probably going to teach us very basic things in the game. You know, how to run power and stuff like that. We're not really interested in that kind of thing. Let's pick a mission sponsor. We went with Blue Sun last time. I did kind of like it, but it turns out it might be more difficult to take advantage of it early on. That's going to more improve things for us later on when we're really extracting a lot of rare metals. Maybe we should just do very easy. No, that's too easy, really, isn't it? What about the USA? We can bring a lot of stuff. We get periodic funding. We could press random. It started us with what? I don't know which one this is. Extra colonists, an extra rocket, CO2 jet propulsion. Can we see what that was? Okay, that was China. Yeah, that was China. The other stuff, the extra rocket and that is through the rocket scientist. Yeah. So we could do China. Yeah, let's do that. Let's hit random on here. That just gave us the same thing. I want random, not the same thing. Oh, you know what? Maybe this isn't updating with what we're selecting. If we change that to USA and then hit random. No, that is changing. That changed back to International Mars Mission. Now it's gone back to... yeah, International Mars Mission. That's what I meant. I don't know. I think it's going to be safer to just pick one, but China might be okay. We'll get lots of colonists. But I think the periodic funding is going to be my choice here. As for the commander profile, maybe getting that deep scanning early on might be fun. Better drones, breakthrough stuff. Tower is not requiring power maintenance might be fun. Allow us to get some scans really quick, but I don't think it's necessary. %25 less water, water deposit revealed. No, I think we're going to stick with the astrogeologist. It's going to be better extractors and get us that deep scanning right from the start. Our colony logo, we're going to go with that one because it's my favorite. Mystery we're going to leave on random. And as for game rules, I think we're going to do chaos theory again. I like the fully randomized tech trees. I don't think we're going to want anything else. We could grab prefab colony. Get us started a little bit faster. No, let's not. It's tempting, but let's not do that. Now, what do we have here? A drone hub, fuel refinery, a couple of Stirling generators. I think they just generate power forever, right? They never run out? I'm not sure. But I'm not sure we need them. Gives a little bit more space for other stuff. Because we can just build our solar panels and wind turbines. We're bringing an RC rover. I think that comes with its own drone, so we don't need to buy any extras here. RC Explorer and RC Transport. And a bunch of starting supplies. I think that's going to be fine. We're not going to be totally full. But I'm okay with that. Save a little bit of cash early on that we can use for other stuff later. Maybe get a couple extra drones. And they're cheap. Let's do that. Go! See if we can find a nice place to go. Maybe with a few less meteors. That was pretty scary. I don't want to max out any of the threats. Not enough water there for my taste. Okay, this looks like it might be good. Over here near whatever this is. I was hoping I could mouse over it and see, but apparently not. Meteors are still going to be pretty constant. Everything else is low, but the resources are really high, and that's what I'm most happy about. So let's go here. 110% difficulty. Maybe we can actually get somewhere. If I fuck this up, then I'm clearly bad at the game. But you know what? That's okay. Experience.
Welcome to Mars.
Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo. Our remotely controlled eyes and hands on the Red Planet, the drones and rovers. Our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until then, we have to make sure the colony has enough construction resources, water, oxygen, and power. Alright, so we've started off with this area scanned. It's okay, it's got concrete. It's got some rare metals. We only get two orbital probes, though. That's not great. So I think we'll hit one there. No metal. That's a problem. Still no metal. That's gonna be a little bit of a rough start for us early on. We also have no water. What we're gonna do, I think, is drop our little dude right here. We do have some surface metal in the area, and it covers a couple of those concrete areas as well. So that's gonna be fine. Let's set up our tech. What do we have available from the start? Holographic scanning. Increased birth rate. We're not too worried about that. Rare metals extractors. Boosted. Drone hubs get 2 additional drones, and they can have 80. That's pretty good. Extractor upgrade. Emergency training. Let's get the drone swarm first. Early on, we're going to really maximize the efficiency of each individual drone hub. Coupled with the mod we have, that's going to rebalance the drone hubs for us automatically. That should be pretty nice. Let's think about what we need to build right at the start here. For a minute there, that was a 0, and I got really scared. I thought we'd lost our default fuel refinery. I think let's pause it while we figure this out. We're going to want to throw down a drone hub, but I don't know where to put that just yet. So we're just going to use our shuttle for now. We are going to want a sensor tower. because we're going to want to start scanning right away. I guess the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to throw down some solar panels. And I guess... No, I guess right here is going to be fine for those. I'm trying to keep this open area for domes, but we know there's nothing in that region. So I guess here will be fine for the dome. So let's put the power near the rocket. It's not going to be great in terms of the dust and stuff, but hey, it did that thing again where it brought up steam overlay for no reason. So let's do a little cluster here. Yeah, 4 and 4. We'll wrap them up in cable. Okay, that last little bit's gonna have to wait. It's gonna be fine. They're gonna eat up that metal in order to build this stuff. Do want to put some wind turbines in. They won't get built straight away because we don't have our concrete extractors. But we can put the blueprint down, I suppose. Four of those. And a battery. Again, we need the concrete, but we'll get that pretty soon. I almost wish there was a nice little gap for this to go in. Fortunately, there isn't. I think we'll put it here. We can always double them up if we find we need to store more power. If we're generating way more than we're using, it can be worth putting down the extra battery. We're going to need a concrete extractor. Let's try and maximize that coverage. 435. What if we spun it this way around? I think that 435 is probably going to be our best here. Let's see if I can remember where that was. There, 435. Done. We'll plug you up. I don't want to go over the resource. So do that. And I guess that's going to be it. We can't put down our metal extractors and stuff. Oh, we are going to need our fuel refinery. We don't have a moisture vaporator. That could be a problem. We need water. We don't have any. And we don't have moisture vaporators. So we're not going to be able to refuel our rocket for a little while. Now, thankfully, we do have another one. So let's grab up a couple of moisture vaporator prefabs. And I guess some more orbital probes. And then just assorted, other stuff. We can start stockpiling it early on. That's perfectly fine. Got a lot more space for cargo. But I don't think we necessarily want any more prefabs just yet. Yeah, it's going to be fine. We'll call that guy in. We can start refueling the rockets. We still have a spare one in case we run out of resources. So that's going to be okay. We are going to want to start scanning. It's not going to be fast. Yeah, we should double scan these as well. Whoops. How do I unmap? I don't remember. M. I keep getting my controls confused with Stellaris. I keep trying to press E to zoom back in on the game. That's not how it works. Let's throw down a sensor tower. Let's just put it here in the corner for now. And accelerate time. Oh, we need to have our little explorer guy go out and scan some stuff. I really wish I could shift-click to queue up orders. I don't know why that's not a functionality in the game. Feels like it should be. You guys... Oh, good, you are getting them. I was about to get really annoyed at you guys not clearing out that stuff. Really? That counts as in the way? That's fine. They'll deal with it. We are going to want a little universal storage just to get us started here. Put that right in there. Connect all those up. We are generating, but there's nowhere for it to go, so...
Breakthrough discovered. Milestone achieved.
Neural empathy. So we could get empaths really early on. I'm not sure we want to do that, though. Let's just keep having him go around scanning stuff. Yeah, I know, we got heavy load on the drones. It's gonna be okay. We're always gonna have heavy load this early on in the game. We just don't have the drone capacity. And we do have a lot of construction on the go. Your battery is looking okay. I think you can get another one before we send you back. It's not very far. Come on, little buddy.
No active research. Research complete.
I think we just wasted some of that tech we got from there because we didn't queue all this stuff up. That makes me a little bit sad. Let's get plasma cutters and we'll make sure we queue up some extra in case that happens again. Let's just do the 3 for now. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, I think any extra little beaker things that are generated by scanning these are lost if you don't have more stuff in the queue and it completes one. Which is a little bit sad. I guess it's just one of those things. Okay, we got great scanning boost now. So those scans should happen much faster. Alright. Rocket
Research
number 2.
Complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Nice. Advanced passenger modules. 10 more colonists. Now, I'm gonna get that. In fact, I'm gonna prioritize it. Because I'm curious whether that will help us bypass the 10 colonist limit on our first colony ship. Or 12 colonist limit, rather. I don't think it will, but for the sake of science. Alright, we should be able to make our moisture vaporators now. Let's run a little cable over here. Whoops.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, good. What am I looking for? Moisture vaporators. We'll put one there. We don't want to overlap them, so put another one right there. And then I guess between them, we'll have our water tower and... oops. Connect them all up. We don't need to be generating oxygen yet, so we'll just throw down our little fuel refinery. And then we'll start refueling our ships. You need more metal. Well, I guess maybe we don't actually have any, do we? Well, it's kind of in range. Just barely. Of course, nothing has any power at nighttime. Go and refuel first, or recharge. Then we'll have you get that little guy. No resources down there, though. It's a little sad. We really need this to get up. Just need one more little bit of metal. And then we can build the battery. Oh, we found some metal somewhere. Good. You can go scan that guy. Technically, we're going to be producing twice as much water as we need.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
More stuff to scan for us. Perfect. So it might actually be worth setting up a Moxie. Just to start getting that stuff early on. We got drone printing, that's good. So yeah, if we also start generating some oxygen, and we'll have an oxygen tank as well. We might as well. It's going to cost us maintenance, but this early on I think we should be able to cover the cost. You need to come over here and unload all of your metals. Thank you kindly. Oh, I forgot, we got some extra probes too. Let's use these.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Still no water. We do have some metal though.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye.
Got some more tech. How do I... Excuse me. That doesn't seem right. Anyway. Get better batteries for our drones. Or we can improve our comfort. That's going to be important to get pretty early on. And so is that. That should be just fine. Go and scan that guy. We're still not generating at night, which is really annoying. Or not generating, but running at night because we don't have this battery up. So we do have metal. Little tiny bit. If we have access to some deep stuff over there, that'll make me happy, but it's likely that we won't. Whoops. Well, shit. I accidentally right-clicked. I didn't mean to. There, we're now generating oxygen and fuel. Let's prioritize one of the rockets over the other.
Scanned.
Things are ticking over okay, I guess. We could start making drones, but that's going to be expensive early on. We don't want to do that. We do need to decide where we're putting that drone hub, though.
Breakthrough discovered.
Ooh, superior pipes. Instant and free pipe construction. Pipes don't suffer from leaks. Yes, I want it. That's going to be lovely. My frustration right now is in order to get the things that we have discovered, we would need 2 separate domes. And they would have to be quite far apart. Now we could do the thing where we have a habitation / comfort dome and then 2 work domes. But I didn't want to have to build more than 1 dome early on. I'm not sure that's going to be possible to avoid, though. Let's make some dumping sites while I'm thinking about it. Finally have a battery. Get that charged up tomorrow. I think we're going to have to wait on more scans before we start figuring out where we're putting our domes.
Sector scanned.
But that may realistically be the only thing we can do. We might have to build our first dome up by this. Just have that as a self-contained dome to begin with, because we don't want to expand too fast like we did before. Now, if we're going to do that, our drone hub would have to be somewhere around here. I think we're going to have one here and over here. Well, things are basically fine, so let's have our drone commander
Cable fault reported.
head this way. Hopefully he leaves some of the drones behind to fix stuff. Looks like he is. We'll start laying out the groundwork for what we're going to do over here. So we build a drone hub. I think here should be fine. We get some coverage of our center area as well. Gonna need to plug that into some power. And we'll throw down a universal depot, so they'll start picking up some of the metals and stuff from this area. I realize I shouldn't have plugged that in straight into the side like that, so as soon as we finish saving, I'm actually going to chop that off. Let's use the little tool. Let's make this a little bit faster. And instead we'll run it next to it, because that makes more sense. And then universal depot like that. Wonderful. Fortunately, it means we're going to have to run a lot of pipe. Hopefully we get the tech before we have to do that. Now, there should be enough metal in this area for us to build these cables, I hope.
Milestone achieved. Sector scanned.
Good, we found water at last. And that's not a million miles away. We can certainly do that. Yeah. So we'd have our dome like over here, and then run another pipe up there to that water. You're full of concrete. But that's okay, I don't think we need to be stockpiling it this early. We'll just keep that universal storage full. And I guess we're going to keep 2 universal storages full. We can move you over here now, because we have the drone guy. And I guess we haven't technically filled in this part. Let's stop you here, make sure that's in range. Yeah, it's gonna get done. So you can move. I guess you can stay there. Put you by the depot. In fact, you're getting low on charge, so let's put you on the cable. Our little researchy guy needs a recharge. Let's bring him back. Now, in terms of the dome... Okay, that one is small. There is more space, but it doesn't have the capability to have a spire.
Sector scanned.
This one's tiny, but again, it can't host a spire.
Research
These are our
complete.
basic domes. Oh, the tiny dome doesn't need polymers. That's interesting. Now, these microdomes early on might just have enough space to do what we need them to do. I mean, in here we can have... I don't know. I mean, the barrel dome gives us more space. Which I like the idea of. It's going to be a while before we're building spires. So I think that's going to be okay. Oh wait, we have a rare metals up there we can take advantage of. It's going to be real finicky to get it in for that drone commander. But it looks like right here. It'll only fit in this direction. We could put it further up and then just, you know, move our little drone guy up here. Or even build another commander. I think that'll be fine too. I think the diagonal is better. Kind of indecisive, but we'll throw that down. That solves our multiple dome issue. And it puts us a little closer to that water. Nice. We got our advanced passenger module, which is good. We can get the big tower. I think we're gonna get those superior pipes first. And we'll get that one. And then that one. I think that's gonna be okay for now. Did you get charged? You're basically charged. I want you to grab this anomaly. And we're probably going to want to order up another drone hub. Oh, looks like technically that is in range. Oh, they're trying, bless them. They can't actually get the stuff in there.
Cable fault reported.
So let's just pause that for now. We have a lot of money, so I suppose we could just order up some prefabs. Ideally, if we're only having the one dome here, I'd like to...
The probe's drill had hit 100 meters before it detected a spike in temperature. The data tells us it was ignited magnesium compounds.
Interesting. We are still waiting for confirmation, but the preliminary results are clear. There are signs of chemical... Excuse me. Let's try that again. We are still waiting for confirmation, but the preliminary results are clear. There are signs of chemical burning, indicating a combustible material in contact with the probe. The mechanical friction of the drilling head must have ignited the magnesium. What a great discovery. Scientists on Earth had long planned the creation of jet engines that could burn the carbon dioxide in the Martian atmosphere with the use of magnesium powder. With abundant amounts on site, the research teams could begin preliminary testing of our working prototype right away. So we get a 10% boost for all of our robotic techs. That's nice. I'm into that. Let's drop down some more blueprints, just while we're waiting for stuff to happen here. So we'd need a metals extractor
Sector scanned.
I don't want to put it too close to the dome because of the dust. But we can put it right here. That'll count. We'd want a rare metals extractor up here. Everything would, of course, need to be connected. Let's see if we can get this plugged up to our grid. Maybe we go further across here. Connect it up like this. Because I don't think we're going to be able to go through those craters, are we? No. Well, I guess we can just go around them. So we'll pull it out like that. And we can keep running it up to get that water and stuff. It's not necessarily going to be very efficient. And you guys can just plug in to the dome itself. I think that'll work. We're going to need another drone commander. But I'm sure we can find one. As soon as we get one of these ships sent back. You have no more stuff to grab, so come on back. Our drones are going to build a lot of that cabling, and it's too tedious to go through and pause it all. So I'm not going to worry for right now. We are going to want to unpause this. You know, there's a lot of surface metal there. So let's actually do that. Let's bring our little RC guy over. We'll unpause all this stuff. Let's also build another universal depot near where the dome's gonna be. Yeah, I think that'll work okay. Our research is a thing. It does make sense to wait on that tech to throw down the pipes, because that's going to be a long old pipe. It's going to be really expensive. It's kind of inconvenient that we have this whole thing down here. We might want to duplicate it up over here. We'll just use this area. Well, no, because we got the Moxie. I was going to say we can just use this area for refueling. But we'll just duplicate the setup up here. Plug it into the water. We'll even get a couple of the moisture vaporators as well. The only thing we won't bother with is the fuel for right now. You are not the drone guy. I am Dum-Dum. Where's our drone guy? There he is. He's hiding behind the solar panels. Like a jerk. Our scanning is progressing. It's kind of higgledy-piggledy in the order. Our boost isn't great over there. But I would like to focus in this area, so I think we'll build another sensor tower. Right there. We're probably also going to want another power generation cluster. Because all this stuff is going to be expensive in terms of power. And we do have the space here. I'm going to try and get this dome set up with enough people to run both of these and the electronics and components manufacturing. Initially, though, we'll just get both of these crewed, because I think we'll need the apartment buildings to really do that. Unless, like I was talking about, we were going to make another dome. Okay, you're ready to go home.
Milestone
Goodbye.
achieved.
Nice. So once he gets back, we can queue up another rocket. I mean, I guess we don't need to wait for him to go back. So we do have the third rocket that we could bring in. Get ourselves another drone commander and stuff. Or drone hub, rather. Let's think about that. What else would we want to bring? A couple more moisture vaporators would be nice. Machine parts factory. Electronics factory. A polymer factory. And a drone hub. Then I guess just, like, stuff. And some extra drones. Just to fill up the extra space. That's going to be a good rocket. That's going to give us a bunch of stuff that we need. We can get set up much faster.
Sector scanned.
We're waiting on a lot of resources up here. We need some of this concrete to make its way over here. But things are okay. I feel a little bit more confident about this. We haven't had an easy time finding the resources that we're gonna need. But I think because I'm not planning out multi-dome chains because I want to play with the passages, I feel a bit more sure that we're going to be able to support the people that we bring when we do bring them. And that's good. Well, we could help
Sector
out.
Scanned.
Oh, that's nice. We got some deep stuff. Technically not in range. That makes me really sad. But we can't make use of it yet anyway because we don't have the deep metal extraction. But we know it's there. I'm glad we discovered that before I put down some solar panels, because we are going to put some solar panels back here. Or we were going to, but I think instead we'll maybe put them a little bit further up. You go and unload your stuff. And let's think about that. Just put it right here. Something a little bit like that. And some wind turbines. Like so.
Sector scanned.
And a battery. That should be just fine for our needs. Once that... I guess now. I was going to say once that rocket arrives with the extra drone hub and stuff. But it's already here. With a bunch of extra drones as well. Throw down a new drone hub. Right in here. That has a lot of overlap. Let's move him. No, I think this is going to be the best. Because it needs to be within range of the other one for maintenance and stuff. I can't... Oh, because the battery's there. Forgot about the battery. I guess right in that little corner is going to be fine. They're kind of close together.
Meteor shower incoming.
Oh, great.
Sector scanned.
So we got that to look forward to.